I need something for Father's Day. I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition. I'll blow your budget.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Hawks have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against New York? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 3 of the Eastern Conference, the first two were split. Who will get the advantage here? It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And for the Hawks, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Jalen Johnson is out there with Zachary Risacher. Then it's Okongwu. Take a look at the Knicks. This is their chance to get home court advantage, Greg, back after splitting the first 2 games.
And they can't wait around to do it. They need to take control of this series right now. As the higher seed, you can't let your opponent gain confidence early in the series.
Now here's Brunson. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Johnson against Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns with the steal. Brunson outside. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Pass to Risacher. Johnson surveying the floor. Now, Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anunoby. And the dunk by Towns.
Excellent on both ends of that. Play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Risacher in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Risacher thrives in that role.
Bridges outside. Outside, Towns. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. Johnson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 points. That one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Towns. Over Okongwu. Towns, no luck.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Okongwu's shot is good.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Now here's Brunson. D right on him. To the paint. Hart outside. New York, no good that time either.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without foul.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. No good on the quick 3. New York trails by 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, "He's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire." There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Hawks. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Onyeka Okongwu is second.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Towns finds Bridges. Six on the shot clock. Can they get it? That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now, here's Bridges. No scoring in this one. Hart, that's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Okongwu a screen. Shot from the wing. Uses the glass to pop it in.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Brunson scanning the floor. Atlanta with the rebound. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment. A true highlight of Richard's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Top Hart, covered by Johnson. Brunson, good.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended by Bridges. To the inside. Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
No, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Ripped away. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
After Rizichet. Johnson with a screen on Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. The three. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. They came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Here's Hart. Out left of the wing. Pocket 6. Towns, no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the wing, Johnson. Fader on the way. He can't get that one to fall. New York trails by 9. Hart the pass to Brunson. Rebound, Atlanta.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
They've got Jock Landale. Hield is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Count it.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Atlanta's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Clarkson passes to McBride. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. All 3 off the mark. Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Towns.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
And the next one puts him in the ball.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Riziche in for Buddy Hield. And a switcher also for New York. Brunson's checked in. Here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Here's McBride. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 22. Inside. Here's Okongwu.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And here's Clarkson. Towns at the elbow. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 11 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Okongwu with the screen on Brunson. Throws it up high. Towns with the steal. Pass to Clarkson. Now, here's Strus. Back to Brunson. Off target from outside.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Here's Riziche. Brunson covering. Driving the lane, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. Takes it off the glass. 13 points in the game.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
That's tipped. Towns with the steal.
is his 4th foul, and we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. And then for New York, Hart, he's checked in for Max Strus. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. New York, no good that time either.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's good.
And inside the paint, Johnson is becoming very consistent. He knows what angle to take.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Hart. And the layup falls.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Miles McBride's checked in for Towns. He doesn't get the second one. For New York, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. The shot's good from Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The Hawks leading by 23. Johnson the screen. Down low. And Johnson with the stop.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Bridges shot. Good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
To the paint, here's Johnson. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to McBride. Here's the screen. Here's Anunoby. That shot off. Good D by Johnson. Here's Rizichet. 9 points in the game so far. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Hart. Over Okongwu. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 4 this quarter.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here are the NBA's top scorer. And so it's Atlanta sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
Rebounding, clearly an emphasis of theirs coming in. Everyone's bringing the energy and putting in that work.
Gotta appreciate the blue-collar approach.
Looking at this series for Atlanta, fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, he is a guy you want to go to with the game on the line.
The Hawks leading by 21 on the court for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the one spot.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Brunson. And that one drops for him. Brunson's got 19 points.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Pass to Rizichet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Anunoby. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one.
At the wing position, Rizichet has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
And he's good on the second. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Outside, Towns. Hart with the screen for Towns. Six on the shot clock. Out to Brunson. The shot from 20 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu a screen. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. Yep, that one goes in there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Bucket is good. Brunson's got 23.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Pass to Rizichet. Here's Johnson. There's the 3. Bridges with the board. Okongwu against Anunoby. Now Bridges from downtown. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
A floater. Can't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Hart outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Fires from deep. Atlanta again missing. New York trails by 20. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Puts it up from 12, and the shot is good.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
To the wing on the left. Here's Rizichet. He's guarded by Anunoby. And that one's good. Ricochet. The Knicks have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Free throw line jump shot. And the shot falls short this time. New York trails by 18. To the inside. Hart finds Brunson. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ricochet. Good D by Anunoby.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Brunson outside. Brunson draws the double. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. 3-pointer. And the 3-ball is good. Brunson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Pass to Ricochet. Okongwu with a screen on Anunoby. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the fast break, and Hart with the ball. Count that one. Towns has got 8 points.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Atlanta leading by 14. Right wing. Ricochet with it. He's got 15.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Now here's Brunson. Guarded by Ricochet. Brunson outside. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Alexander Walker. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. After Ricochet, Okongwu with a screen on Anunoby. Ricochet finds Johnson. Stolen by Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. No good with the triple. The Hawks leading by 14. Okongwu with a screen on Hart. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
New York trails by 14. Bridges outside. New York moving the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early. The free throw drops for Towns. Both good from the line that time.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Pass to Rizichet. Johnson with a screen on Anunoby. They could use a bucket. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And here's Towns, covered by Okongwu. Now Rizichet. He's got 17.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Now, here's Okongwu. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And they really need to settle down right here and find a way to take care of the basketball. That would be my point of emphasis.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds. So both teams making some changes here. A three off the inbound, sinks the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And this kid, Rizichet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Also, Okongwu is out there. Zachary Rizichet out there with McCollum. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
The teardrop falls in. 19 points for Rizichet.
Another one for Rizichet. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
Brunson, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Back to Rizichet. Kicks it out to McCollum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York trails by 5. Brunson outside. And it's blocked. From deep. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for this, trying to will this team to victory.
Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And throughout his career, McCollum has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. And there you see why, the consistency.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for C.J. McCollum. And New York making a change here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Shoots from the line. No good that time. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They trail by 7. Here's Brunson. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Out to the right wing. 20 feet out. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. New York trails by 7. Brunson outside. To the middle. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good.
He did exactly what needed to be done, though, pushing them to a 2-possession lead.
Bridges left side. Pass to Brunson. Outworking the defense. Again, Brunson.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now Rizachet. Johnson sends the screen for Rizachet. That one is off.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Towns outside. Hart outside. Got it to go off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Okongwu with the screen for Rizachet.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Brunson, count it, nails it from 14.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Tries it from 16. Can't get it to go. Here's New York. They're on an 11-3 run. Bridges inside. Defended by Alexander Walker. Towns looking it over. A miss that time. That would have put him up. Here's Rizachet. It's good.
Coming up big. What poise from Rizachet on that clutch bucket.
Brunson. It misses. The Hawks leading by 4. Good. Some old school moves in the post.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
That's in there.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Okongwu with the screen on Anunoby. A huge two-handed slam.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like the Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now Towns can't connect from long distance.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the fun.
Takes it inside. 6 to shoot. And Brunson comes to help. Now Okongwu puts up a 3. Bridges with the rebound. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that hope?
Still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Brunson. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so the Hawks take the win, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. Now it's time to present our player of the game.